my god, for a moment I thought that was Olivier and I was so happy. I just saw the little blonde man wearing red and my heart was aflutter for a second. I mean, they look similar. They could be siblings. I don't know. Man, that hurts. May fortune smile upon you. With everyone together, I think we may just succeed. Oh, look at all the— who are all these people? Now you've got it. Oh, Karna's here. If you're participating, I expect nothing less than everything you've got. Annalise? Right! We can't let those army goons beat us. Now then, we ought to get going soon. Oh, are they all bracers as well? Are they all gonna be in the preliminaries? Pardon the intrusion. Well, if it isn't Estelle and Joshua. Oh, Karna! Wow, fancy meeting you here. Ah, yes, and we met once during the whole Sky Bandit incident. You were the rookies with Shara, right? Long time no see. What brings you all to Gransel? I'll field that one. They have to hurry or else they'll be late. Whoops, you're right. Sorry, you two. We'll talk later. We've got to be going. See you later, rookies. Pardon me. I guess they're all senior bracers? It must be so awesome being a full-fledged bracer. Indeed, they all look pretty tough. You were talking about something when we came in. What was that what I think it was? Indeed so. They're all leaving to participate in the big fighting tournament, the martial arts competition. Whoa. Sorry. I'm still Bright, currently of the Zeiss branch. And I'm Joshua Bright, of the same affiliation. I'm Elnan. I'm with the Gransel branch. Miss Killica got in touch with me and informed me that you two would be coming soon. Could I get you to go ahead and change your affiliation now? Certainly. Excellent. I bid you welcome to the Gransel branch of the Bracer Guild. Personally, I've been looking quite forward to your arrival. You are the children of Cassius, are you not? Yes. I suppose you know him? Oh yes, I'm ever in his debt. Is it true that he has set out on a journey from which he has not yet returned? Yeah. He hasn't been home in quite some time. He did write us a letter. But he failed to mention where he was or what he was doing. We've traveled everywhere from Roland to Zeiss, but we've heard no news of his whereabouts. Which I suppose makes it unlikely that he's still in the country. That's a pity. The Army's current counter-terrorism activities have made it difficult for us to do our job. With a former soldier like Cassius among us, I'd hoped it might smooth things over. Is something wrong? Well, actually, we know what's going on behind the scenes with all of that. Yeah? Let us tell you everything that happened with the incident in Zeiss. What's wrong? Nothing. It's all just a lot to take in. So Colonel Richard is actually in control of the Royal Army. And the counter-terrorism is just a big farce put on by the Intelligence Division's Special Forces. That's a little difficult to believe. But it's true! Talk with Killica at the Zeiss branch and she'll confirm our story. It's alright. It's not that I don't believe you. On the contrary, a few pieces of the puzzle have just fallen into place, as it were. However, Colonel Richard is an extremely popular man in this city. Though it pains me to say so, I've been sympathetic to him all this time. And the citizens would never dream that the Colonel could be involved in any sort of conspiracy. I figured as much. The Intelligence Division has played everyone for fools. The Bracer Guild cannot directly interfere with military matters, but neither can we simply stand back and watch. First of all, did you accept the professor's request? Absolutely. The question is, how do we get an audience with Her Majesty? That is an issue. Ordinarily, a guild letter alone would be enough to get you in.
What? Really? Oh, no way! No need to worry then.
Still, I really don't think it's going to be quite that simple. No matter how you look at it, the royal guards that are supposed to be protecting the castle are being treated as terrorists. You understand what that means?
Well, I think it means that...
That's the most likely outcome, yes. Odds are that Colonel has a strong hold on Gransel Castle as he did on Leyston Fortress. Oh my god.
I guess so. In other words, there's no simple way we're going to get in touch with Her Majesty.
We could possibly sneak in, like we did at Leyston Fortress. But I thought they'd be so foolish as to fall for the same trick twice.
Well, in that case, why don't we try just going like normal and see what happens? If we play our cards right, we might get some useful info out of the gatekeeper.
Fine by me. But just one piece of advice. Keep the fact that we want to see the queen to yourself. If Colonel Richard gets wind of it, he'll likely cause us no end of trouble.
Oh, okay.
And I believe it would be a good idea to keep this whole matter under wraps for the time being. We must gather more intel. Just so you know, the royal castle is just off the main street, directly to the north. Go ahead and get what information you can, but use the utmost caution.
You bet, Mr. Ailman.
We'll let you know if we find anything. And wow, that's gorgeous.
Wow, so that's Gransel Castle. It's gorgeous. I guess it really is fit for a queen.
It's not just pretty, it's also really solidly built. For instance, look at the main gate.
Yeah, I don't think getting through there would be an easy task. Which means I guess we'll have to talk to those soldiers there.
Well, steel your nerves and let's give it a shot. Okay, we're just country folk. You're on vacation and checking out the castle. And we just thought we'd try to catch a glimpse of Her Majesty since we're here. Does that sound okay to you?
You know, you're disturbingly good at coming up with that kind of stuff. Not that it doesn't come in handy, but still.
I'll take that as a compliment. Okay, now smile and act natural.
Hello there.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Gransel Castle. Please state your business. Oh, we're just getting here from Roland. We're taking in the sights, you might say. We were wondering if there was any chance we might get a tour of the castle. Ah, I get it. I'm sorry, but access to the castle is restricted to authorized personnel only. Security's been tighter, what with the terrorism scared. Once the terrorists are caught, tours will probably open up again.
Really? Dang. There goes my dream of seeing the queen in real life.
Well, not necessarily. She always addresses the people from her terrace during the birthday celebration. You could see her then. Fair warning though, Her Majesty hasn't been in the best of health these days. I don't know if she'll be able to manage her traditional greeting.
Huh?
Her Majesty is ill? Yes, I hear it's because of stress. Or maybe from the shock of learning the Royal Guardsmen were involved in the terrorist plot. She hasn't been seen much lately. I believe she's resting in her private headquarters. Her private quarters.
Oh.
Damn the Guardsmen. How could they turn traitor like that? Never did like those damned elitist jerks anyway. But Lieutenant Schwartz was always so kind and considerate to everyone. She even taught us court etiquette and how to wield a sword. It's just hard for me to picture someone like that as a terrorist. Of course it's hard. She probably left because she felt responsible for her men's action. Poor Lieutenant Schwartz.
You don't suppose these two had a little crush on the lieutenant, do you?
Yeah, it seems so. Anyway, yes, the castle is off limits. Sorry, but you can't go inside.
Well, I guess that's that.
I'm just a tad bit worried. If Her Majesty was taken sick, who's seeing to her daily affairs with running the country? Yes, it's certainly a natural enough concern. For now, there's someone acting as her proxy on paper.
How's that work?
Haha, literally on paper. I can't picture someone like him ever actually making any real governmental decisions. Hey, watch what you say. Though I'll admit, I would have thought that the duty would fall to the princess. Can you tell me to watch what I say?
What's that?
Whoops, speak of the devil. Oh shit. Ugh. Ugh. Bah! I've never been so insulted. The tournament should have already begun and I'm not there. Philip, why didn't you wake me sooner? This is all your fault. I am terribly sorry, Your Grace, but I was merely trying to look after your mental well-being. The last few days you have been in the banquet hall drinking and singing, consuming exclusively beer and donuts while reading your morning comics. Oh, consuming. I feel that it should come as no surprise that you overslept. Silence, Philip. I'm not in the mood to listen to your chastisements. As the future king, I can do what I want whenever I want. Bah, time is short. Come on, we must hurry to the grand arena. Ugh. By any chance, was that? We know, don't even say it. That was His Grace the Duke acting proxy for Her Majesty. Oh god.
Wow, suddenly I fear for the entire country.
You would like him. Well, don't worry too much. He has a very reliable assistant. And it's thanks to him that we haven't had any major incidents lately. Do tell. Colonel Richard of the Royal Army Intelligence Division. Since the Duke is more of the playboy sort, the Colonel handles all the government affairs.
I knew it.
Pushing harder into the core of the kingdom than I'd expect. So try not to let this whole thing get you down. Gransel's got plenty of other famous places you can check out. Yeah, you're in the royal city after all. Just go at your own pace.
You're right, we will.
Thank you both for your kindness.
Well, that was informative. Can't believe that the Duke is supposed to be acting on behalf of the Queen, though.
The real power is probably in the hands of Colonel Richard. What's more, no one around him has any clue that he's the one pulling all the strings. Being able to control the flow of information must be an extremely useful tool.
You're not supposed to envy the enemy. And anyway, it looks like the Duke is going to that fighting tournament. Can we go too?
Yeah. If nothing else, we need to keep an eye on what he's up to.
That settles it then. Which way was it to the Grand Arena?
I believe it's in the east block. Go back to the main road, then east.
Welcome to the Grand Arena. Would you like the ticket? Yes, 2 please. Preliminaries are in progress right now, but the main event will last for 3 days, starting tomorrow. For which day would you like your ticket?
Actually, we were hoping to catch the preliminary matches, if we could.
Oh, alright then. They're already more than halfway finished, though. Will that be a problem? Nope, no problem at all. Okay, add value. But hey, not my money.
Didn't ask, girl. Just give us the tickets. I had heard that there was some kind of discount for the birthday celebration.
I'm sorry, sir. This year, there have been some complications that have made it impossible for us to offer discounts. Oh, okay. That's pretty sucky. But what can you do? Let's see, 900, 950. Thank you very much. Here are your tickets. The entrance to the arena is directly to your left. Show your tickets at the gate.
currently at the arena. We're holding the preliminary matches of the martial arts competition. May I see your ticket? Thanks. Everything seems to be in order. You may enter at your discretion. Wonderful. Oh, wow! This room is gorgeous. This is the entrance hall. Audience seats are on the second floor, apparently. Let's take a look. Damn it, I went the right way.
Oh wow, look at all these people.
Yeah, there's some serious enthusiasm in the air. Judging by the number of spectators, this must be a major event.
I wonder how far the prelim rounds go.
Thank you for your patience. The 7th round is now starting.
Oh, looks like they're starting it up.
Well, let's go find ourselves a place to sit down. Southside Blue Team. Border Patrol 2nd Regiment Team. Captain is 2nd Lieutenant Sammy.
Huh? I thought the matches were one-on-one.
I guess this one's a team outing? Could have sworn it was individual bouts only though. North Side, Red Team. Racer Guild, Gransel Branch Team. Captain is Kurt.
Hey, it's Karna's team.
Wow, we got here just in time to see them fight. Let's go, Racer Guild team. This begins the 7th preliminary match. Both teams go to your starting places. Take your positions. Begin. KO. Winner is Kurt's team.
Woohoo! Go, Karna!
That was a good match. Soldiers move well, but the bracers are better at working as a team.
Yeah, you could use their moves for teaching lessons. Wow, I don't know what it is, but watching martial artists at work really gets me hyped up. I wish we had put off going to the castle. I'd like to see this from the beginning.
Yeah, I know how you feel. But part of being an adult is putting one's own feelings aside in favor of doing what needs to be done.
Well, I like not being an adult yet.
Next up, we have the 8th preliminary match. First, would the remaining competitors step forward? Southside Blue Team. Team Raven. Captain is Belden. Oh shit, who's the next team gonna be? Let's rock, let's go, Yiddy.
What are those guys doing here?
Oh yeah, it's that group from the warehouse district in Rouen. Ah, I see. Competition's open to the general public.
Ugh, they stick out like sore thumbs.
They really don't deserve to be counted among professional soldiers and martial artists. North Side, Red Team. From the neighboring Calvard Republic, appearing alone is Zen.
Zen?
Another familiar face, a small world. Alone. Fighting alone is going to be a real handicap for him.
No kidding. He may be fighting a bunch of punks, but if they surround him, he'll be in trouble.
That's the Zen we know and love. Yeah, dog, I love it. Zen will be competing in this prelim bout solo, with no team to stand at his side. He fights at a considerable disadvantage, but his prodigious skill will make this match a sight to behold. We ask all in attendance to understand the arrangement. This begins the 8th preliminary match. Both teams, go to your starting places. Ready? Begin! KO! Winner is Zin! Yahoo! Go Zin! That'll show him what bracers are made of. Looks like I was worrying over nothing. His build, speed, and technique make him a real force to be reckoned with. For anyone else, though, I'd say 4-on-1 is insane.
Yeah, seriously.
The current match will mark the end of the preliminaries. Aww. 8 teams will be competing in the no-holds-barred matches. The competition opens tomorrow, and over 3 days, the ultimate champions will be decided. Now, we will hear some words from the tournament sponsor, Duke Dunnan.
My dear ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for your efforts in today's fine matches. I regret that government affairs forced me to miss the first half of them. But I was here for the second half, and what I saw was an exciting and enjoyable display of technique and talent. The distressing news of recent terrorist activities has had an unfortunate impact on Her Majesty's health. But I ask that you take heart. She has entrusted her governmental duties to me, Dunnan von Auslis, and I will do all that I can to live up to your expectations. Let us all remember the spirit and enthusiasm we feel during this competition and recall it in the days ahead. I hope you all will enjoy tomorrow's no-holds-barred battle royale. I'm not used to hearing the Duke speak so decently to people.
He probably just memorized something written by the intelligence division staff.
Yes. The winner of the competition will not only receive a prize in Mira, but will also get a special gift from me.
Your Grace, are you certain that this is wise?
Be silent. This is a fine opportunity to show my generosity.
The gift is to be a written invitation to a royal court dinner party at Granso Castle to be held in 3 days. Sadly, Her Majesty's presence will be missed, but it will be attended by celebrated persons of great renown. Arrangements have been made for only the finest royal and noble cuisine to be served. I trust that this will serve as incentive for those competing to excel and advance.
Hey Joshua, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Yes. It would be ideal if Karna got that invitation. If they win the championship, they'll be allowed into the castle. It'll all be above board. That could give her the chance to get the message to Her Majesty. Or were you thinking something else?
No, that's it, but I hate the idea of leaving someone else to deliver the professor's message. Beggars can't be choosers, I guess.
I'd have no objections. Shall we try to catch them in their waiting room before they leave the arena?
Sure. Let's see, Karna's team came out from the North Gate, right?
Right. If they're still here, that's probably where we'll find them.
Karna! Hi everyone! Congrats on making it through the preliminaries. Hey, it's the new kid!
Oh hey guys. Yo, you here to watch the fight? Yes, and we had a chance to see yours. That was a great match. Thanks. I'm glad to hear you say that. I don't get the sudden change to make it a team competition though.
Yeah, me neither. It's weird.
But it's been okay so far. All our members are in one piece. Master Zin must be worried though.
Oh, you know Zin too?
I don't know if I'd say that, but I know the name. He's a famous bracer in the Republic. People call him Zin the Immovable. I love that. He apparently came to Libero specifically to be in this tournament. Really? Interesting. Then the promoters threw a wrench in the works and changed it from single to team competition. Damn. Maybe it's because they knew that Zin was coming just for that. And they knew he'd win, so they had to make it tough. Maybe. Who knows? I'm just speculating at this point. Of course, please don't confirm or deny. And I'm betting that His Grace is the one behind that idea. Either way, Master Zin still had no choice but to register as a one-man team. Ah, okay. Ugh, the Duke is a pain in the ass no matter where he goes. No argument there. Still, this is going to make it hard for him to really show what he can do. No kidding, it's too bad no one's around to fight beside him. Hello? Us! Say! Well?
Maybe. What just happened? You all got this creepy, serious look.
No, we were just thinking. What would you say to teaming up with Zin in the later no-hold-bars fight?
Well, Wait, what?
Teaming up with him. Is that even allowed? It's not his fault that the rules of the competition were changed at the last minute. If one of the core rules can be changed, then I think we've got some wiggle room. There really are no other bracers available that we could act. Sherazard's busy, and we haven't been able to contact Agate. Similar story for everyone else, really.
I don't think Cassius is even in the country. Even if those two joined up, they'd probably be accused of cheating on general principle.
Our chances of beating that team would be something like 10,000 to 1. Anyway, we should focus on what's ahead rather than what if. Find Zin before that day's out, and if he agrees to let you join him, you should have plenty of time to register.
Okay.
Oops, listen to us go on. I hope you'll give us some serious thought. For now, we have to go.
Bye-bye, newbies.
We're hoping to we see you in the ring. Oh god, we're gonna have to fight them now. What do you think, Estelle? I sure went from talking shop to something else entirely. She's so excited. Are you okay?
Yeah! That's it! That's it! Now that's what I'm talking about! Oh, almighty Adios! Thank you so much for your bountiful favor!
You're cracked.
Think about it! We can be in the martial arts competition! And we can help Zin in the process! Not to mention, check out that awesome castle! And be a part of the big, final, ultimate, super duper intense battle royale! We can kill 3 birds with 1 stone!
You really want to do this that badly? We haven't even entered yet, much less made it to the final match. It would be nice to be able to handle the professor's request by ourselves, though. Assuming we even made it through, that is.
Yeah! And think of how awesome it would be to win! Plus, we can't just leave Zin twisting in the wind. Let's go find him and ask to join his team.
Would you happen to have an idea where he actually is?
Don't confuse the issue with the facts.
Would you settle down for 2 seconds, please? Let's go back to the guild and report it to Elnan. He's also the one who's most likely to know where's in it.
Oh, nice. Thank you for teleporting me there.
I see, yes. Zin requested the bracers send him some helping hand. I hadn't sent anything to you guys since you're working on that request from the professor, but thanks to the whim of his grace, we can handle both tasks at once.
Nice to see his selfishness work in our favor for once.
What do you think about participating in the martial arts competition? Well, I think there is merit in allowing a skill which is practiced to be used without restraint. And with 2 bracer teams participating, our chances of gaining access to the castle are doubled. You needn't even get the others involved until and unless you lose. Personally, I think it's a splendid idea.
Woohoo! That's my kind of encouragement. So, any clue where we might be able to find Zin?
More often than not, he's in the bar down the street. Failing that, he stays at the Calvard Republic's embassy.
Gotcha. Makes sense since that's where he's from.
The embassy is in the same block as the arena. We can stick our heads in the door at the bar along the way.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, where are you two planning to stay while you're here?
Well, we could stay in a hotel.
If I'm not mistaken, the Northern Block holds the largest hotel in the entire kingdom. Yes, the Hotel Ronbon. If I may, allow us to cover the cost of your room. The Grand Soul branch can afford it.
Whoa, really?
That's too much, honestly. We couldn't possibly. I consider it a necessary expense in the course of completing the professor's report. I wish I could provide more.
Nah, just the room's good by me.
Very well then, we accept your offer. I'll book your room then. Just give your name at the front desk this evening and someone will help you.
Oh? Is that a piano? Oh my god. Could it be Olivier on the piano?
Yes, not just a record either. It sounds like someone's playing inside.
Please let it be Olivier.
I feel like I've heard that melody somewhere before. Oh my.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
There he is!
Oh joy, it's Olivier. Now, I always figured his talk of being a traveling musician was a bunch of hot air.
He's actually pretty good. Guess he really wasn't kidding, eh? That was a little number I called Amber Amour. It was originally a simple interlude in an opera whose name doesn't matter. I have infused it with the power of love and devotion, and invite you all to tip your ears and drink deep of that power.
I take it all back. He's just a weirdo. Now I feel all dirty for letting the song get to me.
Nice to see you again, Olivier. What brings you to the royal city? I could little resist the pull of this place. It drew me here as surely as the sirens' fallen tears are swept from the rivers to the sea. So here I stand, my raven-topped highness, reunited with you at last. You really haven't changed at all.
That's enough out of you. If I have to be subjected to this, let's at least sit down for a minute. Acting all smug and dandy, totally oblivious to how tactless you are.
My dear Estelle, how I've missed that obstinate irritability you so thoroughly embody.
Weren't you and Shara supposed to be going to relent? When did you get here?
About a month ago, I believe. After we parted company, Cher and I spent a short yet blissful time in Roland. But alas, the overwhelming spirit of wanderlust that courses through my veins eventually got the better of me. 'Twas all I could do to pull away from weeping darling Shera, to protect her from being swept away to this blazing, dazzling light. What amazes me is that you can actually say that with a straight face.
I'm betting that she drank you under the table every night until you finally decided to run off with your tail between your legs. And then you figured you'd try your luck at drinking with Aina, right? Ah, but you didn't know about Aina, did you, Olivier? She's one of Shera's closest friends, works the information desk at the Roland branch. And as far as drinking goes, she's the only person I've ever seen who could outdo Shara.
Come now, dear Estelle. I've never met this person you speak of. This, I know. Absolutely not.
You might want to try that again. Only this time without your voice cracking.
Okay, Estelle, enough teasing. I'm sure it was a very trying time for him. An affinity for spirits greater than even Shara. Hateful inebriation. Why dost thou arm thy darkest agents with smiles so alluring?
Flashback, Rich?
And so begins the tale of Ina, Olivier's most tragic ballad. Indeed. Anyway, you've come after completing your tour of the surrounding regions, I presume? Mayhap you've seen something of interest?
Well, we've seen a lot of stuff, but it's not easy to just sum up in a few words. Besides, we're kind of looking for someone, so maybe we can catch up another time.
Oh, and I might inquire as to whom it is you wish to find. His name's Zin. He's here from the Coward Republic to participate in the martial arts competition. We know he spends a good amount of time in the local bars, so maybe you've met him? Ah, yes! I recall him. Large as a bear, with a disposition not to match, thankfully. I have borne witness to his countenance on several occasions, but alas, today has yet to bear any sign of it.
So in other words, he hasn't been to the bar yet?
Odds are he's at the Calvardian embassy then. Then shall we proceed there at once? Once again, he's just like, shall we go? I love that. I love when he does that. Like, Estelle's gonna get all mad that he's inviting himself. Oh wow, she did it! Or maybe right here, right here.
How is it a matter of course for you to come with us?
Please don't be so cruel. Beyond my uses as a traveling companion, I also wish to assist in the manhunt. Unless, of course, you two want to be alone.
What?
Oh my, such an unsophisticated child. But when you blossom to your full potential, you shall be a woman to be reckoned with. And quite a desirable one, I'd wager. What are you trying to say? Well... She literally jazzed him out. No! What the? Sir, speak to me! No good, he's not waking. Aww! Estelle, you know no matter how angry someone makes you, you're not allowed to brain them, especially not in public.
It was all flash, no impact. I didn't do any real damage.
It seems that Estelle is a very shy individual. Well, he doesn't seem to be hurt.
Okay, let's get back to searching. We don't have time to mess around. Let's just go to the embassy, okay?
Okay, so why is she mad at me? This is the embassy for the Coward Republic. What's your business here?
We're looking for a person named Zin.
May we see him, please? Oh, you're here to see Zin, are you? Have you actually met the man? First time I did, I almost peed myself. I was like, holy crap! He ain't a man, he's a grizzly!
He is a pretty big fella, that's for sure.
He's real friendly once you start talking with him. He even gave me a meat bun when I told him I was hungry during my shift one day. Aww.
Yeah, he's the kind of guy you can really count on, like a big brother.
Indeed. So may we see him? Oh, yes, sorry. He actually stepped out again shortly after returning. Said he had some business to take care of. Looking for a place to meditate and prepare for the tournament or some such thing.
Meditate, huh? Man, he's not kidding around.
Where do you think such a place might be found? Well, when he left here, he was headed for the Herb Scenic route. Oh, okay, I remember that. The old forest pass has a feeling to it, not unlike a park, but it being monster infested makes it a good training ground. The Herb Scenic route. Okay, got it. Come on, Estelle, let's go find him.
Roger that.
Hang on. If you're going to the Herb Scenic route, there's one thing you need to know. There's a place nearby called the Herb Royal Villa.
Oh, we've heard about that place.
I assume you're going to tell us that it's been commandeered for the anti-terror division, so it's totally locked down. Good guess. That can raise quite a ruckus over there. Watch your back. Or better yet, just avoid it altogether.
So they're strict, huh? Strict starting to get real old. Avoidance sounds good.
Thank you for the information.
The Herb Scenic route. I like the paved road through the forest. Neat stuff.
I imagine that Granselites have come here to stretch out and relax for a long time. Wonder how long it's been here.
Well, I guess it should come as no surprise that the Queen's land is so gorgeous. Still, I can't help feeling like we've got monsters lurking around.
Nicely done. The monsters here seem to be stronger than those we fought on the way here. Oh shit. We're here to look for Zin, but don't let your guard down.
No! You heard that, right?
It came from over there. Let's go.
Help me! Someone please help me! Eh? Sister, it'll be alright.
Stay back. It's too dangerous.
Phew, that was pretty tough. Are you okay, sister? Yes, thank you. Who are you?
We're with the Bracer Guild. We heard you scream while we were looking for someone.
I see. Are you okay? You don't look okay. Did you get hurt? No. Thanks to you, I'm fine. I'm Sister Ellen. I perform my duties at Gransel Cathedral. Thank you so much for your help. You don't need to thank us.
I must ask though, what is a clergywoman doing so far from Gransel without escort? Did no one accompany you?
No, I came alone. Actually, we ran out of medicinal herbs for mixing at the cathedral. The shop was also out of stock, so I came here to pick some. That was seriously risky. There are monsters everywhere. It was not always so. There used to be none to speak of. It seems their numbers have greatly increased in recent days.
Uh-oh. Shit, I haven't healed! Zin! Zin, help us!
What the hell are these things?
They must have been attracted by the noise. Dealing with this many might be a problem.
Yeah, we need to at least get the sister to safety.
Yo! Need a hand? Yay!
Zin?
Thank Adios you're here. I was wondering who it was, and here it turns out to be you guys. But why don't we save the chit-chat until we've dealt with the guest?
Right!
Roger that. Man, oh man. Worked up quite a sweat on that.
Zin, you didn't do anything.
Well, no, you healed Joshua so that he could kill everybody. But honestly, I wasn't expecting to see you guys here. My jaw here is stuck. Didn't you have business in Zeiss?
Oh, we handled that ages ago.
Actually, we transferred from the Zeiss branch to Gransel. Ah, I see. Which would mean that you managed to solve that kidnapping case. Well done. How's the redhead who got poisoned?
Oh, he's fine now.
Oh, pardon my rudeness. Whoa. Hey, who's the pretty lady? She with you? She single? What? I don't know. We only just met her.
Your mouths are open, guys. You want me to tell Kilika about this? Oh,
I'm, just making an objective observation. What does Kilika have to do with this anyway?
I truly appreciate you offering my assistance. You saved my life.
No. Please think nothing of it. Just doing what comes naturally for a chivalrous man.
Oh my. Oh, please. He's a total sucker for a pretty face, isn't he?
So it appears. You there! What are you doing?
What?
You're 4 people in an otherwise deserted area, discussing what appears to be a confidential topic. Highly suspicious behavior. I think you're terrorists.
What? Who are you calling a terrorist if anyone's acting suspicious here?
We're with the Bracer Guild, Grancel Branch. We came to the aid of the sister here, who was under attack by some monsters. What? Bracers?
This gentleman speaks the truth. I came here to gather herb when those creatures attacked me.
And on a related note, I'm also a bracer. I'll be facing your buddies in the ring later. Calvardian martial arts. Ah, you're that guy in the martial arts competition that fights solo, right? You've definitely got the muscles of a prize fighter. I'll leave you be, just this once. But the Herb Royal Villa is close by. Wanderers and sightseers are not welcome. Also, sister, I think we should escort you back to Grancel. Now. You've already been enough trouble as it is from what I can see.
Oh, but Oh, for the love of... You've been nothing but obnoxious from the moment you started to talk...
Estelle, shush. We'll take care to avoid the Royal Villa, sirs. You have our apologies for any inconvenience we've caused. Very well. In the future, however, I would advise you to know your place. Mouthing off to the wrong people can be hazardous. Come on, sister, let's go.
All right.
Thank you again for your help. Oh,
thank you again for your help. What? Who? How? Who the hell do they think they are?
They're special ops soldiers affiliated with the Royal Army's Intelligence Division. Skillful, to be sure, but their strongest suit is their sneakiness.
Their only suit, if you ask me. Wait a second. How do you know them, Zen?
I ran into their team at the martial arts competition. I was introduced to them then.
They're actually fighting? What would some spy types be doing participating in something as public as a tournament?
I guess they didn't feel it necessary to conceal their identity. Well, we should get back to the city before they decide that they'd rather fight. Oh right, what brings you two here anyway?
Oh yeah, duh. Actually, we were looking for you.
Why is that? We had a favor we needed to ask. About the martial arts competition. So, that's how it is, eh? Tell me something though. Why do you want to take part in the tournament?
Well, I've been kind of itching to do something like this ever since I caught those preliminary matches. You know, really throw down with some tough opponents.
We're traveling all over the kingdom to help prepare us to become full-fledged bracers. This would be the perfect opportunity to test ourselves and see if our training has paid off. Alright, let's do it. We can get you registered tomorrow, before the tourney begins, so no worries on that score.
Woohoo! Hey, are you sure you're okay with giving us an answer so quickly?
Hey, it'll give me a chance to see just how skilled you are. You just watch my back.
Roger that. Thank you, Zen. I'm gonna give it everything I've got.
We appreciate it. It's no bother. I had been planning to enter as a solo competitor, but I suppose that having some help could improve my chances of overall victory.
Naturally. Once I'm in the ring, that championship's in the bag.
We're still one person short of the requirement, though. Since we have to face four-person teams, one more would give us the best possible odds.
Oh, right. Hey, I'll bet we can beat them without a fourth.
No, if you really want to come out on top, you have to be prepared. Battle is waged well before the first blow is struck.
Well, yeah, I guess. I sure wish Shara were with us. That'd keep my spirits up. Hey, do you suppose we could ask Elnan to try getting in touch with her and Roland?
I think she's kind of busy at the moment. Since Dad's not there, and we're not there, that branch is pretty short-handed.
Yeah, that's true. Grr. Isn't there someone who can partner up with us? Enter Olivier, please.
And here I was, thinking you might never see your way clear to asking.
Enter the pervert. Stage left. Don't tell me you were hiding out upstairs.
Were you listening in on our conversation? Indeed, I heard every tragic syllable. Therefore, it seemed the appropriate time to make an appearance. I like how they just say he makes such an entrance. And the devs do it on purpose. The camera shake when he sits down.
Hey! Who asked you to sit down?
He was the one who was playing the piano before, wasn't he? You know him?
Replace no with can't get rid of, and that about covers it.
We haven't even known him for that long either. Many call me Olivier Lenheim, the wandering minstrel from Erebonia. It was Estelle and Joshua's pleasure to make my acquaintance on an earlier case. It was Estelle and Joshua's pleasure, truly. And ever since, we seem to keep running into each other.
Quit trying to trick him! Zin, don't listen to him.
I'm not entirely sure what's going on, but there's no harm in introductions, I suppose. Zin Vathek, bracer from Calvard and perpetual traveler of the path of Wushu. I've enjoyed your piano playing. You do me a great honor, good sir. I have also heard tales of your prowess in the preliminary matches. Tell me, did you truly defeat a team of 4 entirely on your own? All I can say is that I had the good fortune of them all being rank amateurs. So what does a wandering minstrel, as you say, want with us?
Wait! Hold it!
Olivier, I'd like for you to verify something for me. By any chance, do you have a lot of spare time on your hands? And you say that I haven't changed, good Joshua. You were ever one for the pointed questions. It has been nearly a month since I came to Gransel. I've traveled the length and breadth of the city, enjoying all the sights except the castle. Those Boer soldiers would not allow me to pass. To be certain, there are other places that I'd like to visit, but I could not bear to leave with the birthday celebration so close.
In other words, you're bored.
Now, what is this talk of being a man short that I happen to overhear? I have heard that the winner of this competition will be invited to an extravagant dinner party. Surely this can only be divine providence. Yep, pretty much what we figured you were thinking. I had, in fact, wondered if you might invite me to join you in this tournament. You okay with that?
Wait, Zin. It's not that simple. I mean, you don't even know if he's any good in a fight.
His specialty is orbital firearms, right? I think the team would be pretty well served by a broad range of tactics. Yes, Zin.
What?
Oh my. This is a surprise. I presume you could tell from my walk and the musculature of my shoulders. That and the way your eyes move. Martial artists and swordsmen each had distinct ways that they track their surroundings. Zin is so cool. You track for a specific point on any possible target. It's characteristics of someone who's familiar with small arms.
Whoa! That's awesome!
See, it certainly makes sense. I'll have to be more careful in the future then. And in your eyes, do I pass muster for participating in the tournament with you? Yeah, I think so. Welcome aboard.
I'm not sure I like this.
Thank you for your assistance, Olivier.
Yay! I think I'm gonna burst. I can't believe those guys are actually drinking after a meal like that. They must fill up from the legs.
Well, Zin's got the constitution for it, and Olivia's just kind of a glutton. As long as it doesn't interfere with Zin's performance in the tournament tomorrow, I think it'll be fine.
Yeah, I guess worrying about it won't do any good.
You want to go to the hotel on the North Block? Our room should be ready by now. Good evening. Welcome to the Hotel Rowenbaum. Were you looking to stay for the night?
Yes, we're with the Bracer Guild.
We were told a room would be ready for us. Can you please confirm that? Ah, so that was for you two. Yes, we do have a reservation for the both of you.
Phew, that's a relief.
We'll have to say thanks to Elnan. Estelle and Joshua, correct? I'm sorry to ask, but may I please see your identification as Bracer?
Oh, just a second.
Yes, that will be fine. And this is for you. Just take the stairs up and it'll be on your left. If you have need of anything, please contact the friend.
202. Yep, this is our room. Hey, nice room. Look, you can see the Grand Arena from here.
Wow, no kidding. They really didn't skimp on anything here. I guess we can use this as our base of operations, so to speak. At least until the competition's over.
So, Joshua and I have to share this room for a while? Ah! What am I thinking? Bad thoughts! Bad thoughts!
Estelle?
Yes? I mean, yes?
It just occurred to me that this might be a little weird. But, I mean, we're family. Right?
Huh?
I mean, I might not be as dependable as Dad is. And I'm not as good a listener as Shara. But still, I'm your brother. And I want you to know that I'm here if you need support. If there's ever anything bothering you, I just want you to know that you can always count on me. You can always come to me. Oh, I've been gaining kind of a weird feeling from you lately. I've got this all wrong. I'm sorry.
You're just so... you. As smart as you are, sometimes you can be so clueless.
What?
Thank you. But you don't need to worry. I know I've probably been acting kind of strange lately. It's not all that serious or painful. I'm just trying to sort my feelings out. So, I'll be okay. Just as long as you watch out for me.
I see. Okay then, I'll keep my worrying shut. And in return, you let me know when you've taken care of whatever's bothering you. I won't ask you to tell me anything you're not ready to yet.
Okay. Once I have everything straight, I'll be glad to tell you what's on my heart. Mind.
Huh?
Nothing. Norfing. It's still kind of early, but do you want to turn in? Everything's that's been going on has worn me out.
Yeah, we do have that match tomorrow. Let's get our stuff put away and get some shut-eye.
Yeah, she is. They're always switching. First it's Josh that has like the obvious feelings and Estelle is clueless. Now it's the other way around that it's obvious Estelle has the feelings and now Josh is kind of clueless.
Good morning, young ones.
Good morning, Zen.
Thank you for coming to meet us. Hey, it's no problem. I've been up anyway, preparing for the match today. Between checking out the weaponsmith and visiting all the stores, I've had a busy morning.
Being prepared means no regrets for you, huh? By the way, where's Olivier?
Good morrow, my dear companion. What is that aroma? Battle? Conflict? No. Victory! Oh, what an enchanting perfume this time of day.
Do you just deliberately time your entrances like this?
Good morning, Olivier. Morning. Looks like we're all here then. What say we go ahead and get moving?
The tournament doesn't start up again until noon. It's still early, so what are we going to do to kill time?
For starters, I think we should go to the equipment shop and get all of our gear in order. And perhaps do a bit of monster hunting to keep us focused. I see, a little warm-up then. Some practice at working as a team might do us some good. After all, we've never all fought at each other's sides before.
I'm up for it. Let's go. And once we're ready, we can head straight to the Grand Arena.
Good morning.
Oh, Zin, good morning. Do you feel ready for the next match at noon?
I do, and I'd like to finish my registration if I may. Can you help me with that?
Absolutely I can. When I first heard the news, I thought to myself, how is he going to fight all by himself? Hey, wait a minute. Aren't you the ones from yesterday? How's it going?
We'd like to register for the tournament as auxiliary members of Zin's team.
Would you now? Then we'll need you to fill out these forms, please.
Olivia detailed a red rose for flavor.
So you two are members of the Bracer Guild. But according to your profile, sir, Wandering Lyric, Troubadour Extraordinaire, Ambassador of Peace and Heart's Most Fair. And there's a note under it. Trill the extra E and don't spare the spittle.
My dear, you need not bother with that postscript. Your diction sings. If you wish to know more, however, I'd be happy to teach you the proper reading, perhaps over tea.
Yeah, that's enough of that. Thanks. You can just burn that application with fire.
Not literally, of course. Thank you for your help.
You're very welcome. I finalized your team register for the tournament. I list Zin as team captain with 3 auxiliary members, Estelle, Joshua, and Olivier. Please remember there can be no changes or substitutions.
Understood.
Feels like it's all about to break loose, doesn't it? Oh yeah. Do we know who our opponents are going to be? We have already determined the pairings, but to discourage wagering, We do not announce them until just before the match is to begin. I swear we're gonna go against the other Bracer Guild. You know we are. You can guess your opponents just prior to the match, though, by taking note of who else is sharing your ready room. Ah, so opposing teams are kept in opposing rooms, I take it? That's correct. Here, this is for you and your teammate. Please show that to the staff before you enter the arena. And that should just about cover everything. Best of luck to you all. Knock 'em dead.
Your card, please. Ah, part of the tournament, I see. Please note that tournament participants are asked to remain within the arena's walls until the end of the day's matches. Have you all made all the necessary preparations for a day of hot action? Bring it on! Excellent, excellent. Your waiting room is the blue team room, just inside the hall on the right. Quite well. The blue team is on the right, so this must be the waiting room. Yeah, it has to be. Well, why don't we just relax until it's time for the match?
Do you ever do anything other than relaxing?
Look at you guys all calm and collected.
It's you!
We really gotta stop meeting like this. Too bad for you, huh?
Who are you guys again?
We're the Ravens! We had all of the Ruan pissing their collective pants in fear of us. Don't tell us you forgot.
Guys, I was kidding. I knew you guys were in Gransel yesterday to watch your buddies fight in the preliminaries. And you're back again today to pick a fight with us. Didn't you learn your lesson the last time? Okay, that's just creepy.
Are you planning to participate in the no-hold-bars matches?
Huh?
Hey, what's with the shocked look? We won the prelims and made it here, fair and square. I don't remember you guys showing your faces before we'd made it halfway through either.
Well, how do you like that? Not bad for amateurs. Must have been special training, huh?
What the hell?
I had you figured for just another bunch of punks, but you've got some real spirit to you. Nice going.
Well, it was nothing, really. Don't be taken in by that act. Anyway, you beat us before. We ain't gonna miss our chance to get back at you.
Anytime you're ready. Though I guess not today if you guys are in the blue team room with us.
Well, we're supposed to be on the other side, but
you couldn't wait to confront your opponents, could you? Well, best of luck. May the better team win. Huh?
Hey, let's get out of here. Yeah, the mood's all off now. Let's go get something to eat before the fight. What the fuck?
Well, what the hell? That's just rude. Did I say something wrong?
No, not at all. You really are something else.
Huh?
Well, don't worry about that. I'm impressed that she's so nonchalant about her own talents.
Did I miss something?
Don't worry about it. Come on, let's just get in the waiting room and wait for our match to start.
Almost time to start. My heart feels like it's gonna break right out of my chest.
Calm down. All we have to do is wait patiently until it's our turn. They'll call for us.
That doesn't calm me down at all.
We must apologize to everyone for the long wait. But we will now commence with the no-holds-barred matches. Without further ado, let's announce the fight card for the first bout. Southside, Blue Team, Bracer Guild, Gransel Branch. Team captain is Kurt. Northside, Red Team, Royal Army Assault Cavalry. Team captain is First Lieutenant Jed. Okay, we're up. The Assault Cavalry is made up of the best men of the uniform. They won't be easy to beat.
Good luck, guys.
You just leave the heavy lifting to us.
Let's go!
We now begin the first match of the No Holds Barred tournament. Both teams, go to your starting places. Ready? Begin! KO! Winner is Kurt's team.
All right! They did it!
The Bros Bracers are not to be trifled with. They all demonstrated great skill. Indeed, they may be few in number, but none of them could likely take on one of them could likely take on 1,000 foes. If we have to face them in a match, we'll have a tough time of it. Yes, we will.
Great match, you guys!
Yo, nice fight. It's an honor to be told so by Zin the Immovable. Feels different from the prelim matches, much harder to stay focused. Here is the lineup for the second match. Southside Blue Team from the Calvard Republic, captained by martial arts master Zin. Northside Red Team, Team Raven, captained by Dean. Let's fuck these guys up.
That's us!
And look who we're facing. Facing such louts ought to prove most interesting indeed. Alright, to the arena. Never thought we'd get a chance at revenge so soon. I guess the goddess smiles on everyone at least once. You may have found our weaknesses before, but we've been through some insane training since then. Time to let you see the results.
Ha! Well, you've got spirit at least. I hope you're not expecting us to take it easy on you.
Is it just me, or is Estelle a little livelier than usual? I'd almost call her attitude manly. She hears you saying that, I'm not helping you. Alright, it's just about time. This begins the second no holds barred match of the competition. Both teams go to your starting positions. Ready? Begin! KO! Winner is Zin's team! Damn it! Lost again! He's too damn tough! Shit! Shit, shit, shit!
Now, don't get so discouraged. To be honest, I'm impressed. You gave us a good run for our Mira, it's true.
I agree. You're a lot stronger than when we fought in the Varen Lighthouse. Really? I don't really remember it too well. I wouldn't know, but it seems we all gave it all we had. I think we can all return to the waiting rooms with our heads held high. I never thought those delinquents would ever fight that hard for anything. This goes to show that change is the only constant in life. I watched the fight closely. It wasn't bad. Not bad at all. Thank you. I like to think that their change of heart is born of a desire to follow my shining moral example.
Wow, you really think so? Would you quit with your bullshit? You don't even know their situation. You don't even really know who we're talking about.
The moment one falls in love is as quick as infinity itself. You're not normal, are you? Here's the lineup for the third match. Southside Blue Team. From the Royal Army's 3rd Regiment. Captained by First Lieutenant Real. Okay, that's our cue. Let's show them how it's done, people. Aye, sir. Northside Team. The Capua family. What? AKA the Sky Bandits, captained by Don Capua. Oh my god. Huh? The Capuas? That name rings a few bells. Oh god. He is the best kind of man. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a unique match for you up next. Somewhat notorious, always in the news. They are the Capua family, the Sky Bandits who terrorize the Bose region. Today they present themselves to you in a physical display of contrition, eager to fight in a fair and honest manner. In doing so, they hope to atone for all the problems they've caused the kingdom's citizens. This wish to make amends is foremost in their hearts as they take the field. And thanks to the sponsorship of Duke Dunnan, sorry. Or I don't know, they don't say. I don't know what's the proper way. They are here to show you that remorse. We hope you enjoy this shocking matchup and first ever public apology in tournament history. How do you say that guy's name? Dunnan? Or Dunnan? I'm guessing Dunnan. Dunnan? Or Dunnan? Just keep Olivia about 100 miles away from a school or something true. You know, I somehow get the feeling that this new team play rule was enacted so that those criminals could participate. Ooh. The Duke is certainly a generous man.
This is no laughing matter.
I'd have expected something crazy, but this is just... Can I have your attention, please? We now begin the third match of the No Holds Barred tournament. Both teams go to your starting places. Take your positions. Begin. KO. Winner is Don's team. Well, damn.
They won.
Well, they are pretty strong. But if worse comes to worse and they actually win the championship, then what? Would they actually invite pirates into the castle for a dinner party? Oh, to be a fly on the wall for that little Soye.
We need to make sure that it doesn't come to that.
Regardless, this means that we have a tough opponent to deal with.
I want to fight them. I'm ready.
Damn it! I can't believe that those thugs got the better of us. Well, don't get so depressed. They're used to fighting as a group, that's all. It's not their strength so much as our weakness. Which means we need to do some more training when we get back to our unit. Here's the lineup for the fourth match. Southside Blue Team. From the Border Garrison's 7th Regiment. Captained by First Lieutenant Byrne. Looks like you're up. This is the last fight of the day, so you better make it count. Understood. We'll give them 12 kinds of hell, army style. Let's do this, people. Yes, sir. God, who are their opponents gonna be? North Side, Red Team. From the Royal Army Intelligence Division, captained by 2nd Lieutenant Lawrence.
Hey, it's them!
Lieutenant Lawrence. Wasn't he the one who... Dude. We now begin the fourth match of the No Holds Barred tournament. Both teams go to your starting positions. Oh, guys on the right are fucked. Take your positions. Begin. They are so fucked. Ooh. my god. Oh my goodness. R.I.P. Oh damn, that dude got some balls. Oh! Oh my god! He's just taking them out. Oh wow, okay. Dude just spamming. Dude just gets all the turns, I guess. Wow, rip the captain. Wow, this is just bullying. This is just bullying. Oh my. KO! Winner is Lawrence's team.
Holy, that was a massacre.
Damn, it just goes to show how often people whistle in this game. Hey, good enough. Impressive. Given that they were a man short in the prelims, figured they'd have another join in. I guess they had an ace in the hole. Estelle, Joshua, and I are also aces in that same hole, then, since we too missed the preliminaries. Perhaps that bodes well for us. The trick is to come late. Shut up. That fighting style.
Huh? Joshua? What's wrong?
Can't be. But, oh god, Joshua knows that person!
Joshua? Joshua!
Oh, I'm okay. No need to worry. I was just kind of taken aback at how good that guy's swordsmanship is.
Really?
I'm impressed. You've got a good eye, Joshua. And that concludes our first day of full contact matches. Today's winners were Kurt's team, Don's team, Zin's team, and Lawrence's team. Who among them will be crowned the king of fighters? Stay with us to find out. Oh god, who are we gonna fight tomorrow? Now it's gonna get harder. Oh my goodness. Ugh. Alright then. 2 days down, 2 days to go. I don't know what'll happen tomorrow, but we're moving on to the next round.
Of course. Seriously though, you've got some really tough opponents left to face. Our fellow guild members, plus the Sky Bandit?
True. We can't afford to let our guard down. Oh, come now. What truly is there for us to be concerned over? We have built this dream together to stand strong forever. Nothing is going to stop us now.
My fist is going to stop you if you don't stop spouting nonsense and take this seriously.
Well, positive thinking isn't a bad thing. We've got to keep each other's spirits up from today, so that we'll be ready for tomorrow. So in the interest of that, I'm going to the bar. What about you guys? For my part, I would most graciously join you. We should go report in at the guild. They might have some new info on our assignment.
Yeah, maybe. Sorry, Zen. We'll have to take a rain check.
Alright. Goodbye for now, then. We'll meet up again tomorrow morning in the hotel lobby. Au revoir, my dear pussycats.
Okay, so off to the guild.
Right. And it wouldn't hurt to try getting some information from around town, too. Aw, man.
Like, what exactly?
Check you two out. You got time to just stand around? Oh, God. What do you guys want?
Oh, hi there. You guys must be tired from today.
Don't start acting all cocky on us. This last time, we didn't have a whole lot of time to train properly. Next time, though, we'll win. Huh? You want to do this again?
It's fine. If we have another chance, we'll be happy to have a rematch.
Hey, Estelle. Don't you think you're being a little hasty?
Oh, what's the big deal? If we keep up with our training, we'll be fine.
Aren't you the optimistic little twerp? Well, here, take this. Ooh.
What's this?
Looks like an extremely old key. It'll open up the barred off passage in the west block. It leads to a huge underground sewer system. We got that key by pure chance, so we go down there every day to explore. There's a ton of really tough monsters in there, so you'd better make sure you're absolutely ready.
Well,
Hey, don't get us wrong. Losing to you just pissed us off is all. Listen, you'd better win that tournament. We won't accept any less. We've said what we came to say, so we'll see you later. Twerk.
Okay. So what was that about?
I think they were trying to show us that they're rooting for us. Maybe they're telling us to use the sewers to train ourselves before the big match.
I guess that makes sense. Maybe they really have turned over a new leaf?
Maybe they just like your manly nature. After all, you are the most violent person I've ever met.
Manly? Violent? What are you trying to say, Joshua? Well, whatever. I see we should accept whatever goodwill is offered.
It's late though. We should wait before we go underground. We can give it a try before tomorrow's match.
Okay. Let's stop in at the guild then and report in to El Nun.
Estelle, Joshua, congratulations on your victory.
Thank you. Wait, how'd you know already?
Grant already reported in. So, how was it? Honestly, it felt more like surviving than actually winning. I see. I'd heard that the Sky Bandits were given special permission to participate. But I must admit, I'm surprised to hear about the special ops. Particularly that their leader is so powerful.
The team was pretty tough, but that commander was like on a different level altogether. He moved like a cat and was swinging that sword around like it was a toy. I could barely believe he was human the way he was fighting.
Yeah, what she said. Elnan, what do you know about Second Lieutenant Lawrence's personal history? Nothing, I'm afraid. The intelligence division is new, and Colonel Richard suppressed all information regarding them since their official inception. That includes information on the lieutenant. Drat.
Joshua? You seem pretty caught up with that guy in red. There's something we should be watching out for?
No. We just need to know who we're facing, that's all. Anything that can give us an edge in the tournament.
Ah, good point. Knowing your enemy is the best way to beat him after all.
Actually, this doesn't concern the lieutenants exactly. Today at noon, a military patrol vessel arrived at the landing port. Its passenger was the colonel's right-hand woman, Captain Amalthea. That is news.
Captain Amalthea? Is that sneaky fox-faced woman? That witch who used Tita to threaten the professor?
She's traveling through all of the major cities. Her arrival was unexpected and caused all civilian airship lines to run late.
Yeah, that doesn't bode well.
The tour of the major cities sounds like a cover for her to hunt down the professor. We've all got branches investigating her trip very carefully. We'll let you know as soon as we learn anything. You two just focus on the tournament for now.
You bet.
Thanks so much for all your help. So you're finally back. You sure know how to keep a fellow waiting.
Hey, I know that voice.
Niall! Good to see you, Niall.
How you been? Don't tell me you came here just to see little old us.
Okay, then I won't tell you. I'm doing interviews with the tourney contestants for my article. Hey, we're contestants. I figured you folks would be my best bet for getting the inside story. I was hoping I'd get a chance to ambush you in an interview at the hotel.
You're way too good at your job, you know that?
Well, it's not that we're not glad to see you, but this is you we're talking about. What's your angle?
Hunting for the next big story, I'll bet.
Ha! You wound me to the quick, kid. I've been like a big brother to you. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. And now you think of me as nothing but a news hound?
We know you're nothing but a news hound.
Not to mention, the age difference is a little much for us to think of you as a brother. Oh, shut it. If that's how you're going to be, then I'm leaving. And you're coming with me.
I wouldn't mind a little night air before bed.
Good. We're halfway there then. There's this quaint little eatery right next door to where I work. It's a perfect place to sit and talk. Ah, the coffee shop.
The coffee shop. Hey, this is a nice little place. Feels like a bar. And more like a coffee shop. Oh, feels less like a bar and more like a coffee shop.
That might explain the smell of coffee. I hear the owner started up this place as a hobby. The brew here is amazing. I love this song, Moi. I think this is one of my favorite. This has to be my favorite song so far in this game. Plus, he took some advice from someone later on and added curry rice to the menu. Curry with authentic spice. I just like the atmosphere out here, though. Personal. Have a seat. Let's get this interview started.
Not so fast. We were just in that big match, so we're pretty damn hungry. And I'm not about to smell food without eating food.
Dinner does sound lovely right about now, actually. Urgh. Damn kids. Fine, I'll buy you dinner. And while you're stuffing your faces, you can give me the exclusive on any news you found.
And there's the pitch.
By the way, isn't Dorothy with you today? Nah, I gave her something else to work on. Now come on, inside with the both of you.
Ew, the food in here sure is spicy. Tasty though. Nothing beats ribs covered in sauce with some potatoes that are cooked just right.
I like a good cup of coffee after a meal myself. I've always heard it's difficult to make it well. Bah, way to eat up a man's paycheck, you guys. I don't know how I'm supposed to afford all this on a reporter's salary.
Now, it was a great meal,
and great meals don't come cheap.
Okay, now, you were saying something about an interview?
Could write a story about extortion. Moving on. There ain't been much to confirm that the Queen's really taken ill after the guardsmen went all terrorist. What I need is some clear info that hasn't been combed over and cleaned up by the army. Heard a little from Dorothy about the kidnapping in Zeitz. Look, let me get right to the point. I know you've got Colonel Richard by the proverbial tail. I just need to know how hard you're holding on.
Way to be blunt there.
Sounds like you've already figured out an awful lot. I knew he was crooked. Before that interview in our magazine bumped up his popularity, he wasn't really well known or worth paying attention to. Seems like this guy has been planning his moves every step of the way. Right now, we can't see for sure that he's planning some kind of treason against the throne. But it does look like he's manipulating the Duke somehow. Duke done it. He's taking advantage of the Queen's poor health and acting like he owns Gransel Castle, alright. But what I don't get is why none of the military bigwigs are making their move.
Well, about that. What do you think, Joshua? Should we tell him?
Well, we could definitely use some fresh intel ourselves. As long as he scratches our backs, let's scratch his. Hey now, you two know something, don't you? We would have told you sooner, but anything we say from here on out has to be completely off the record.
I hope you're ready for this.
Ah, shit. I'm really not going to like this, am I? But fine. Say what you're gonna say.
You said you were ready for this.
That's just... no way. You really serious? I'm afraid so. The special ops soldiers were behind the Sky Bandit incident as well as the arson. Not to mention the kidnapping of the kingdom's greatest scientific mind.
General Morgan is at the top of the chain of command, but even he's basically under arrest. All of the terrorist-style activities are being made out to look like the guardsmen are doing it.
Okay, enough! You've made your point. Damn it all. I can't even report a word of this. The Army censors already have their stamp all over the latest issue. They did their work at the final printing stage.
Really?
And I'm left with nothing to cover except for this damn tournament. Hey, wait a minute. You two have something up your sleeves, don't you? That's why you're in the tournament.
You could say that. We can't give you all the details on our current request.
We do, however, think that we need to make a move just to break the deadlock. You don't say. Alright. Since I can't do anything as a reporter, I might as well pitch in. I'll see what I can dig up. Got a few sources with fingers in places the guild would never go.
That'll be a big help.
Doing anything to oppose the military is going to be a risky proposition, you know. Are you sure you're okay with this? Let me deal with that. Now's as good a chance as ever to prove that the pen really is mightier than the sword.
Niall?
Understood. Thank you. Yeah, just leave it to me. So, what do you want more information on?
Info about the army's movements would be good. As would knowing whether or not all of the royal guardsmen have been arrested. And also where General Morgan is being held.
Got it. All stuff that I've been thinking about too. I'll check them out. Anything else? Maybe some background info on someone in the intelligence division?
Huh?
You mean like a background check? On Colonel Richard, Captain Amalthea, and Second Lieutenant Lawrence. If we have to face any of them, the more we know, the better our odds. If you know the enemy and know yourself, you need not fear the results of 100 battles.
And you can bet that the Colonel's working on the same principle. He'll probably be watching the fights tomorrow and the next day.
Do you think you can manage it, Niall? I do know a few army folk. Can't get you anything classified, but I might be able to scare up that profile info. Okay then, I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. You're a lifesaver.
We appreciate it. Hey, don't sweat it. You pay me back by winning that championship and filling me in on what you hear at that dinner.
I figured as much.
We'll do everything we can. Afterwards, Estelle and Joshua returned to their hotel room where they retired early for the night. The next morning... Well, we all seem accounted for. Shall we be off? Our match is in the afternoon, just like yesterday. So we're free to do as we please in the meantime. We can stop by and get our equipment set up, and maybe even work in a little monster killing on the way.
Oh, if that's what you're after, I know exactly where to go.
You don't say. That's mighty interesting. I hear there are some tough monsters down there, so maybe they'll prove to be worthy opponents. A Byzantine labyrinth sneaking out beneath this jeweled city. My adventurous bosom strains its corset strings. I have no problem with that, provided that we have time. I think the entrance is just at the edge of Western Block's residential district. Masters Inn, welcome to the Grand Arena. Please note that tournament participants are asked to remain within the arena's walls until the end of the day's matches. Yes, we are ready.
Oh, there you are. Hi, Dorothy.
Short time no see. Seeing as how we only just saw each other in Zeiss. Yeah, I know. I never dreamed we'd meet again in this life. I mean, since you got in so much trouble after you boarded that factory ship. So much trouble? Well, this bears investigation.
Whoa, wait. Dorothy, can we maybe save that conversation for later?
Huh? Anyway, I was going to say, your friends here look kind of familiar. I seem to recall encountering you once in the City of Bones. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance once more, my uniquely charming lady. We passed each other near the hot spring.
Oh, I remember now.
It's the drink and run guy. And the bear in Eastern clothing. I love Dorothy. So Estelle, are you and Joshua fighting alongside these two in the competition?
Yep, that's right.
We're on Zin's team, the bear in Eastern clothing, as he put it. What about you? Are you covering the event for the newspaper? Well, until yesterday I was working on another story. Niall told me this morning that I should check out the martial arts competition to see you guys. You're as strong as he said you were. This is gonna make for some great pictures.
I hope so. Oh yeah, isn't Niall with you?
Nah, I guess he had something important to check up on. I think he was all up. I think he was up all last night, wrestling with a bunch of papers or something. He told me today that he was going to talk to an old acquaintance.
I see.
Oh, and he wanted me to pass a message on to you. He wants you to come by the editorial department this evening. Whatever it is, he made it sound serious.
Okay.
We'll go after today's matches. Ah, serious conversation. My old nemesis. Well, don't let it get you down.
Meow.
What?
Oh, would you stop? It doesn't even have anything to do with you.
How very cruel, Estelle. And after our passions burned so strongly together just yesterday, am I merely refuse to be discarded when circumstance affords me no immediate use?
Would you please stop talking like that?
Wow, Estelle. I had no idea. Isn't he a little old for you, though?
He's talking about the tournament. But you're better off just ignoring everything he says either way.
I'm gonna go ahead and find a good seat so I can get the best shot. I'll be rooting for you guys. Good luck. She's quite the unique sort of girl, isn't she?
Between her and Olivier, I just get so drained.
That just means we're relieving your stress before the match. She is a pretty skilled photographer, at least. The latest liberal news was full of her work. Impressed? In that case, we'll have to make sure that our fight is one worth taking pictures of.
Yeah, no kidding. I don't know who we're facing, but we need to get psyched.
God, who are we fighting?
Ugh, they're late. Match is due to start soon, so where's the other team?
It is kind of strange. Maybe something's holding them up, or... Come on, get a move on. We're moving. Quit rushing us, alright? Ugh, why do things have to turn out like this? Come on, bro. Don't get all sad on us now. We need to keep our spirits up in case we end up fighting them today. Oh, God. But... You! So it was your team? I should have known that they wouldn't show up in a timely fashion. Guess we won't be fighting you lot today after all.
Looks like you got lucky this time. I'd been hoping we get matched up with you, so we could give the she-man there a lesson.
Oh, you did not.
Hey, no idle chatter. Or did you forget that it's only by his grace's generosity that you're even in this competition?
Come now, soldier. You don't need to worry about us. Have we not been well behaved so far? And I just hope you decide to keep that up until you go back to jail. Don't even talk to them. You don't make any trouble. And we won't make trouble for you.
I don't think there will be a problem. They want to clobber us tomorrow after all.
I think you know this, but there's a full company of soldiers here on security detail. Don't even start imagining that you have any chance of escaping. We know already, we're not idiots.
You guys are a real eyesore, so why don't you just go already?
You little... Don't let this kid provoke you. Just don't try any funny business.
Hey, what's going on? How'd you guys wind up in the martial arts competition?
Is it really because Duke Dunnan allowed it? Yeah, seems that way. He supposedly called for us specifically to participate. The better we do, the lighter our sentences get.
You've gotta be kidding me.
That's a little strange for a constitutional monarch. It seems the Duke is a mischievous sort.
Well, you won't see us complaining. I'd rather work off my sentence than spend it in prison. But then, that's not the only reason. What's that supposed to mean? Ah, shut it. It ain't any of your business anyhow. It matters to us.
So if you're not here to fight us, then are you here to take on the special ops soldiers?
What?
How? Damn straight we are! They were supposed to be our allies and they screwed us over! They used us to help expand the intelligence division's influence and tossed us aside! We're idiots, plain and simple. We got double-crossed. And that really sucks.
Yeah, I suppose so. Come to think of it, I even feel kind of bad for you guys. Listen, we don't want your damn pity. You owe us.
And don't you forget it.
Huh? What do you mean by that?
Don't you remember the last time we met? It'd be a big thing if you know who found out that you snuck into Leyston Fortress, right?
Oh.
We don't like those jerks too much either, so we didn't say anything about you. You ought to thank us. Indeed. Thank you for keeping it to yourself. This certainly sounds interesting. I'd love to hear more.
You hush! It was nothing.
Whoops. I hate to interrupt, but I think we're starting shortly. We must apologize to everyone for the long wait. We now open the second day of the martial arts competition. Let's start up by announcing the fight card for the 5th match. Southside Blue Team from the Calvard Republic, captained by martial arts master Zin. Northside Red Team from the Bracer Guild, Gransel Branch, Kurt's team.
Here we go. We're gonna actually be fighting against Karna's crew. Yep, we're gonna fight Karna's crew, and then Lawrence's crew is gonna fuck up the Capwas, and then it's gonna be us versus Lawrence, and that's gonna be so hard.
This won't be easy. We need to make sure that we don't get in Zin's way. What? What do you mean? No need to be so cautious. Your assistance will be just as good as any full-fledged bracelets. All we need to do is focus on winning.
Right.
We'll do our best. Let us be off. To glory.
Hey guys, so you made it. Hiya, rookies. Hi, you two.
We gave as good as we got. Zin the Immovable. I always wanted to go up against you at least once. What do you say we see if my sword can match up to your skill? Haha! Fine by me. But just to warn you, I'm not big on pulling my punches. I was hoping to fight in the final round. I guess we'll see who fate favors today. On one hand, you have an advanced group of veteran bracers, and on the other, a talented group of novice bracers and one genius performing musician. I imagine even Adios herself might have difficulty at guessing the outcome. We now begin the 5th match of the No Holds Barred tournament. Both teams go to your starting places. Take your positions. Begin! KO! Winner is Zin's team. Nicely done. I never thought that Zin the Immovable was really that capable. Why would you think that? You guys were no slouches yourselves. I don't think I'd have won if not for the others backing me up. That's true though.
Did we win?
Yeah, not sure how though. Don't be so modest. You may have had Zin with you, but you each pulled your own weight.
Ew! I knew fighting Sheriff students was going to be tough. I had no idea the black-haired kid would be such a tough cookie.
And I was thinking that this girl was going to put me to sleep. Perhaps later we can discuss each other's strengths over a glass of wine.
Oh, give it a rest.
Let's go on!
Well, not bad at all.
No kidding, that was a pretty exciting match.
I suppose it wasn't too bad. Why, thank you. So what's the deal? Why are you guys congratulating us? Got a fever or something?
We're not congratulating you, you little punk. It's just that it would be annoying to lose so easily to the group that drove us up a wall.
You've got a snappy comeback for everything, don't you?
I'm honest, though. Thank you very much. I know a lot's happened between us, and still you cheered us on. We appreciate it.
What?
I'm trying to tell you that we're not cheering you on. Next up is the 6th match. Southside Blue Team, the Sky Bandit, aka the Capua family, captained by Don Capua. Northside Red Team from the Royal Army Intelligence Division, captained by 2nd Lieutenant Loris.
Alright, it's finally time.
Time to teach those sneaky assholes a lesson.
Maybe this is how it was destined to play out. Our fingers are crossed for you. Good luck.
Watch out for their commanding officer. Keep him pinned down and you'll have a fighting chance.
Okay.
Shut up! It's none of your business anyway. They're gonna get so fucked. Yo, little Mr. Masked Avenger. I've been waiting for a chance to pay back what I owe you. Yeah, we really ought to thank the Duke for this chance.
What's so damn funny?
You're orphans of the Capua family, one of Erebonian's ruined noble families. You lost your territory to a corrupt merchant and only survived by taking to air piracy. I was just thinking about what a touching story that is. What the hell? How do you know about that? Did you forget that we're part of the intelligence division? You'd be better off abandoning your little quest for revenge and just serving your time quietly. It does seem that you're trying to go straight at least. You... What? You sure do love to run your mouth, don't you? Time for you to taste a few orbital-powered bullets. We now begin the 6th match of the No Holds Barred tournament. Both teams go to your starting places. Take your position. Begin. KO! Winner is Lawrence's team. Yeah, he didn't even shoot, he just bonked him with his gun.
Oh man, they lost.
They were doing pretty well at first. It all fell apart with that fellow in red. Started in on them though. Definitely not an opponent to be trifled with. I don't think he was even trying as hard as he could. I can't get a decent read on his real strength.
Please tell me you're joking.
No, I think it's the truth. The last technique just didn't feel like it was even all that focused. He's still got plenty we haven't seen yet.
That's just crazy. I'm sorry, you guys.
Don't try to cheer us up, please. We got slaughtered out there. Damn it! If my support tactics weren't so worthless.
It wasn't your fault. I'm the one who wasted all the energy on attacks that didn't do anything.
That's true. That's true. She was just pew, pew, with a little BB gun.
Well, hey, sometimes it comes down to more than just who's stronger. We're gonna get him back for you when we fight him tomorrow.
What? You make it sound so simple. I'm not fond of promising what I'm not sure I can deliver. A battle has to be won in the mind before it can be won in the flesh. What a fine saying! 'Tis as if you and Estelle speak with the same mind, but you, sir, with a more golden tongue. Looks like you're finally done. Alright, no hanging about. Back to the docks with you. You've gotta be kidding. We just got done fighting. Can't you give us a few minutes to rest? You know, for hardened criminals, you sure act like spoiled brats. Come on. Now get moving. Bah. I'm so worn out.
Hey, bracer jerks. What? We aren't gonna be here tomorrow. But you damn well better win. If you let those assholes beat you, then you're gonna have hell to pay. Of course we're gonna win. What do you think you're talking to here?
We'll win. I swear it. Are you done? Enough stalling. Whoa, 40,000?
Hot damn. I can afford those jackets now.
That I'm gonna need.
Ew. I don't know how we did it, but we did it. Tomorrow's the final match.
We're really going to have to keep our spirits up, because that's going to be one tough match. I propose that we go to the bar and let it all hang out, so to speak. I like the way you think, good sir. I should like to join you.
So this is adult logic.
We've got some stuff we have to do, so not tonight for us, I think. No problem. See you later then. We'll meet up with you tomorrow morning out front. Good night, my sweethearts. Let it all hang.
Now, let's see. I'll bet Niall's waiting for us, so why don't we go to the Libero News Service and see what he has to say?
Yeah. Hopefully he managed to learn something useful about those intelligence division members. Whoa!
Hey, Niall! Or Nuss.
Hey, you're here. Amazing. Dorothy actually got the message to you guys and didn't screw it up. Well, miracles never cease. So, I hear you won your match today. Dorothy was in an absurdly cheerful mood when she got back from it.
Cool.
Niall, about what we discussed earlier. Straight to business, I see. Take a look. Got some background on those big shots.
Is this from the Royal Army?
Yeah, nothing super secret, but I was able to get out some documents. Let's just say they're on loan from some of my army contacts. But keep that under your hat, okay? Absolutely.
Well, let's go ahead and read it here.
Oh shit! Oh shit! We're gonna read about these bitches. I can't wait to see what it says. Colonel Dickard. Ugh.
Colonel Alan Richard. Born 1168 in the Rouen region of Liberal. Graduated head of his class from the military academy and later assigned to the mobile task force led by Cassius Bright. 1192, recognized for distinguished service under Cassius Bright in the 100 Days War. Appointed to staff of the Military Operations Office after Colonel Bright's retirement. 1201, suggested formation of Intelligence Division. Oh, of course he did. Of course he did. Suggested formation of Intelligence Division. Queen Alicia approves the request and appoints him as the first commander of the new branch. Wow, pretty impressive. Well, he is the man in charge.
He always seemed to be pretty sharp. Looks like Major Sid was right about him serving under Dad 10 years ago.
So Dad really was a colonel? I wonder why he retired. I mean, he had respect and fame and all that. Captain Canone Amalthea. Born 1175 in Liberal's capital city of Gransel. Her excellent grades at the military academy earned her a place on the staff of the military operations office shortly after graduation. 1201, reassigned to the newly formed intelligence division on Colonel Richard's recommendation. Later appointed as Colonel Richard's aide-de-camp, assisting directly with military operational command. Excellent grades again. Another intellectual pick shot, looks like.
That appointment means that she's been working for Colonel Richard for a long time. No wonder she's so loyal to him. Ah, here's the big mystery. Second Lieutenant Lawrence Belgar. Age and nationality unknown, really. A member of Jester, who was invited by Colonel Richard to join the Intelligence Division. Previous activities unknown.
He's been in disguise all along. He's not even from Liberal. And what's up with his old job as a mercenary being one big blank spot?
I don't know. Jaeger Corps are known as the best mercenaries in the business for good reason.
No kidding. So maybe the colonel was just looking for a really skilled fighter?
It's a possibility. And I think I've heard of this Jester somewhere before.
Thanks for this, Niall. At least we know a little more about who we're dealing with.
As long as it's useful. I've learned a few juicy tidbits while I was digging around, too. Juicy tidbits? For example, First Lieutenant Julius Schwartz of the Royal Guardsmen, currently wanted for questioning, was in the academy the same year as Captain Amalthea.
Really now?
They never gave off the impression that they got along all that well. Maybe because they were academy rivals. Canone's got the brains, and Julia's got the combat skills. Pretty big difference there. Ah, I see. I'd imagine so.
Looks like Julia's always been the super serious knightly type, huh?
Next up, and this has nothing to do with the military, mind you. You kids know about Princess Claudia, right?
Princess Claudia. Sounds familiar.
If memory serves, she was orphaned when the crown prince and his wife died. She's the granddaughter of Her Majesty Queen Alicia. Right. She's not well known, but she is the direct descendant of the Queen. From what I could dig up, she lives in the royal keep and pretty much stays there most of the time. And it seems someone's been looking for prospective marriage candidates for her.
Huh? Huh. That's not super unusual for rich families, but still. Just gross.
That's not the point. The issue here is, Who is this someone? Haha! Spot on, kid.
It could be.
Ew! What, Queen Alicia? What? Ew! Who could it be? I guess Dunnan? The Duke? Ew! And I have a feeling that Princess Claudia is Chloe. That's a theory based on, you know, Julia protecting her so much. And Chloe, Claudia. Pretty sure she's the princess. I wouldn't, oh god. I'm assuming it's Dunnan that they mean here. Yes, yes. Please do not confirm or deny. What? Damn it. Has to be Dunnan. Yeah. Damn it! I'm so bad at this shit. Close, but no cigar, kid. Actually, it's Colonel Richard who's been scouring foreign countries for a suitable candidate, looks like. Ew!
Huh. Okay. Isn't that kind of weird? Why would he even be involved in setting up an arranged marriage?
Pretty interesting, ain't it? And now there's something I want from you two.
Huh?
You want us to win the tournament and get you some information at the dinner party, right? Is it about the long and short of it?
Oh, okay. You're not shy about asking for stuff, are you?
Hey, I got you information. This is called give and take, sweetheart. True. And it's been helpful.
Oh, alright. We'll let you know if we find out anything.
That's what I like to hear. Though if all goes well today, I might not even need to rely on you two. Whoa! Excuse me for a sec. Hello? Liberal News. Oh, it's you. I've been waiting for you to call in. What? Starting now? Okay, got it. I'll meet you there.
What's going on?
Sorry to cut and run on you, but I've got to go meet someone. Sounds like you're in for a late night. The sun's going down as it is. Hey, I'm a night owl anyways. I'm only up during the daytime while the crazy chick is being trained. But hey, no biggie. You kids can just kick back and relax while I'm out.
Gotcha. Good luck with your work.
You too, don't screw up tomorrow's match.
Well then, what should we do now?
I guess we should stop by the guild and go back to the hotel. We ought to report in the info that Niall just got for us.
Fine by me.
Estelle, Joshua, how did your meeting go with the reporter from the Liberal News? Did you get any valuable leads or information? Well, so, Second Lieutenant Lawrence is part of a Jaeger Corps. Or more specifically, the Jaeger Corps known as Jester. First time I've heard of that name. Definitely, I'd best look it up. Did the Guild and Jaeger Corps ever work together? Not at all. If anything, we consider one another to be business rivals. We make it our business not to interfere in the matters of state, you see, whereas the Jaegers largely rebel in such matters. They're often employed in border disputes and have some quite opposing viewpoints with us regarding the safety of the common man.
They don't sound very nice. So I take it there's no chance of getting information on this?
I wouldn't say no chance. With a bit of cloak and dagger, I might be able to find the information you seek. It would take several days to gather the necessary intel, however, so you wouldn't have it before the championship. Is that alright?
Championship schmampionship. This has nothing to do with the competition, so yeah, if you please.
Thank you, Elnan. Also, regarding the Colonel's hunt for Princess Claudia's future husband, we've uncovered a few morsels of information which may have some connection.
Okay.
A member of the Imperial Royal Family will be arriving in Gransel during the Queen's birthday celebration. We don't know their name, but we do know this is the first time someone from the family has come to Liberl since the war 10 years ago. So this is fairly significant news. I see. You're right that it does seem connected with talk of Princess Claudia's marriage.
I don't actually know a thing about the Imperial royal family. I mean, the only Imperial I've ever met is Olivier.
The princess has just celebrated her 16th birthday. It seems much too early for her to be married. I suspect there may be politics at work here.
Whoa, 16? Jeez, we're only 16 ourselves.
It is the appropriate age for a young lady to make her debut in high society. But unless we reverted to a more repressed time, it is much, much too soon for marriage. Indeed. As I said, I suspect there is a political motive to this push for wedlock, and finding that motive will no doubt prove to be a most valuable endeavor.
Gotcha. If we can earn that invite to the castle, we'd be able to investigate much more easily.
Then we need to secure a win in tomorrow's championship. As dangerous as this may be, I've got something for you. Here.
Oh, the other area. What the heck is this to?
The sewers. We always keep a few on hand at the Capital Branch. Never know when they might come in handy. This one should open
one of the access gates near the Grand Arena. I know where that is.
There are some pretty strong monsters living down there, so I figured it might make for a suitable training ground.
Bring it! We could totally use the warm-up.
Thank you, Onan. I'm just doing my job. Make sure you don't head down there without some backup, though. If it's just the two of you, you're toast.
No problem there. We'll head on down with Zin and Olivier after we meet up with them tomorrow. Wow, it's late.
We should probably get back to the hotel. Hey, you two.
Oh, what's going on?
We're on patrol. Nighttime patrols have been increased as part of the counterterrorism measures. So it's best to avoid going out after 9 o'clock, if at all possible. You two should go on home.
Don't you think that's a little obnoxious? What if you need to go out after 9 o'clock?
It's the higher-ups who make the decisions, miss. Sorry to cause any trouble, but everyone has to abide by the rules. By the way, where is it that you two live? We're staying at the hotel on the North Block. We'll be there for the duration of the martial arts competition. Hold on a second. I could swear I've seen you two somewhere before. Hey! These kids are in the tournament. You know, now that you mention it.
Oh, were you guys in the audience?
Well, we were on security detail. That match today was pretty incredible. Tomorrow's a championship, no? We'll escort you to the hotel so you can rest up for your big fight. Very well, we accept.
Thanks for escorting us.
We appreciate it. You've got to be kidding. We're big fans of yours. We're all in the same army, but I don't know. Those special ops types just rub me the wrong way for some reason. No kidding. I just don't get what goes through their heads. Don't you think talking like this is a little disrespectful of Colonel Richard, though? Well, that's why we're putting so much faith in your participation. Good luck with tomorrow's match.
Thank you.
We'll do everything we can.
This is all kind of complicated, huh? I don't think those guys know a thing about the Colonel's plot.
They seem to think the intelligence division are just regular soldiers. Whatever info comes down the chain of command, they accept as the truth.
Well, I'd hate to make enemies of them since they're rooting for us and all.
Regardless of anything else, it'd be wise not to stir up trouble with the rank and file soldiers. What do you say we stay in our room tonight and just rest up?
Okay. Huh? Did you just hear something?
Be on alert when we go inside. And be ready for a fight if things don't look right.
Huh?
I think we've got a trespass. It might be explosive set, so be careful. Oh shit.
Wait, you're kidding, right?
I need you to do exactly as I tell you. No question. If you'd rather stay out here, that's fine with me.
No way! I'm fine. Let's go inside.
Alright.
Oh, a letter.
Like he got away. That's strange. I don't get the sense that anyone's been in here. Or does it feel like there are any traps?
You can seriously tell that kind of thing?
I guess this is all that was left behind.
What? A letter?
Tonight, at the stroke of 10, come to the cathedral. Please tell no one of this.
And that's it? And what cathedral? A huge church over in the West Block? It's already almost 10 o'clock now. Well, it sure sounds suspicious, but nothing ventured, nothing gained. What do you think? Should we go for it?
Absolutely not!
What was that for?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to yell. Look, didn't those soldiers just say that they were going to reinforce tonight's patrols? You can bet they'll be keeping a close watch on the West Block, too.
Oh, right. Still, I hate to just pretend we never got it.
I'll go by myself then.
Huh?
It's easier for one person to stay hidden than two. I shouldn't have any real trouble getting to the cathedral unnoticed. Listen, if all I'm doing is scoping out the situation, I can handle it on my own. I just need you to stay here.
Hey!
Huh?
I'm no less a bracer than you are. I can handle myself and I won't slow you down. Your silver tongue's not going to work on me this time.
Still, that's not what I meant.
I know it's not. I know it's not that you don't trust me. I can tell you're worried about me. Or more that you're worried for me. What are you not telling me?
How can you tell that I'm keeping something from you?
I'm closer to you than just about anyone, Joshua. There's nothing you can keep from me. Not for very long, anyway.
I'm impressed.
Huh?
Alright. If you want to come with me, I won't try to stop you. It's almost 10 now, though, so we have to hurry.
Oh, okay.
But I want you to promise me something. If anything goes wrong, you do exactly as I tell you. One wrong move could be fatal.
Okay. I promise. Let's get a move on then. Oh!
Uh-oh, are we gonna have to be sneaky?
It looks like they're patrolling.
If any of the soldiers spot us, we'll probably get led back to the hotel. Damn, I am gonna have to do it. We need to study their movements and take whatever chances we can to get past them undetected.
Okay. All right, we made it.
Stay focused, Estelle. I'll go in first. Stay close.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Estelle. I guess I misunderstood.
Huh? You came after all.
Is it the sister?
It is!
You.
Hey, aren't you the nun from before? The one who was attacked on the scenic route? Thank you for what you did back there. I assume you got my message?
That letter was yours?
But why would you do something so secretive, like just to say thanks?
Ah, now I get it. It was her all along.
Huh? You're very observant, Joshua. Pardon me then. Allow me to get more comfortable.
Julia! Oh god, should have known! She's so cool. What? Lieutenant Julia Schwartz, Commander of the Royal Guardsmen, at your service. It's been a long time, you. I knew you'd come. It's nice to see you again, Lieutenant. Last time was back in Rouen, right? Yes, it was. It hasn't been that long, but it feels like ages.
Hey, hold on a second. Why are you in that getup? And why did you call us here?
I'll answer your questions one at a time. First, the clothes. The Sethian Church has long and deep ties with the royal family. Colonel Richard's little conspiracy has us on the run, and they've helped us stay hidden within the city.
Oh, okay.
To answer your other question, why I called you here. If you win the final match tomorrow, you'll get invited to that dinner party at the castle, right? What I need you to do is to get in touch with Her Majesty once you get inside. I realize that it's a selfish request, but since we're basically fugitives, there's no way for us to make contact. You're the only hope we have.
Well then, this is kind of unexpected.
Actually, we're participating in the competition specifically in hopes of seeing the Queen anyway. What? Really now? Almighty Adios, thank you for your gift most sacred. In that case, I have only one favor to ask you. When you speak to Her Majesty, heed her counsel.
Of course, that was the plan from the get-go.
That non-involvement rule still applies, even in a situation like this. But we'll do everything we can. I'm grateful. Please take this with you.
What's this?
Give this to the head maid, Hilda, and she'll know that you've spoken to me. Her Majesty is probably under very heavy guard by the special ops men. But you can trust Hilda. With her help, you may be able to speak with Her Majesty.
Huh. She sounds like a heck of a lady.
Got it. We'll talk to her. Thank you very much. Pathetic, isn't it?
Eh?
I was deceived, and thereby failed the one I was supposed to protect at all costs. And this happened not long after I swore that I would give my life to safeguard Her Majesty from harm. You can't imagine how helpless I feel having to depend entirely on another's help.
You really shouldn't be so hard on yourself. I hate to say this, but there is the chance that we'll lose tomorrow's match.
I'm certain that you'll do just fine. That Calvardian martial artist is extremely skilled, and you are both the children of Colonel Cassius Bright.
You mean you knew our dad too?
It's not without reason that he was known as the finest swordsman in all the royal army, a divine blade at that. Before he retired from service, I had a chance to be trained by him when he was a martial arts instructor at the military academy. If not for him, I would not be nearly as skilled as I am.
I can't believe that. Dad's never used anything except the bow staff.
I guess he must have given up the sword when he decided to become a bracer. His goal wasn't to kill his enemy. He wanted to improve himself and help those weaker than he. That's why he chose the bow staff as his weapon. Or so I imagine.
Really? I didn't know that my use of a staff had that kind of significance.
I'm sure he hoped that you'd inherit the same kind of mindset. I think he'd be proud of you.
Joshua.
Colonel Cassius trained both of you. I have all the faith in the world that you'll win tomorrow's match.
Hearing you say that almost makes me think you're right.
We'll put everything we have into it. Pardon us. This is the Grand Soul City Guard. Due to the terrorist threat, we will now be patrolling the main facility. I apologize for the lateness of the hour. But do you mind if we have a look inside?
Crap.
Quite all right, thank you. Just a moment, please, and I'll open the door. There's another door at the back of the altar. You can get outside from there.
Okay.
Please be careful. I know.
Phew. Well, we managed to avoid the patrol so far. It doesn't look like there are any soldiers this way.
Yeah, I'm not sensing anyone. I guess the night's patrols are finally done. Let's rest for a moment here, then head back to the hotel.
Okay. So much is going on. It's starting to give me a headache.
I'll bet. I never would have imagined it'd be Lieutenant Schwartz waiting for us at the cathedral.
Wait, so she wasn't who you were expecting to find there? Could it be you were thinking it'd be someone you'd known before?
Well,
Oh? Sorry. Forget I said anything. Gotta remember the rules.
Estelle.
I won't ask you anything about before we met until you're ready to tell me. I try to be careful, but sometimes it just slips my mind.
Estelle, I think you've gotten a little stronger during our travels.
Huh?
Overwhelming to think about all the people around us, each and every one of them living his or her own life, all under this same sky. And every person you meet has a personality, and a history, and a story to tell. Every one of them is just like us, living day by day. Sometimes I just have to remind myself that no one acts without cause. Nothing happens without a reason, or a motive, or an excuse. And it's only when I remember that I start to feel like I might be able to reclaim the parts of me I've lost.
Joshua?
I'm probably just fooling myself, tricking myself into accepting things I can't change. But even so, I'm grateful for having someone with the sky, Dad, and most of all, you.
Joshua?
So, I promise, once this whole matter is settled, and if Dad comes back safely, I'll tell you everything there is to know about my past.
Really?
Really. With the stars as my witness.
Okay then, we have ourselves a deal.
Estelle?
All my gloom's gone fluttering away. Because once you've told me what you've got to tell me, then I'll tell you what I've got to tell you.
What? Oh, wait. Is this about that thing you've had on your mind?
Yep. Gonna have to psych myself up for it.
Psych yourself up? Is it really something so dramatic? I mean, if it's that important, I really don't mind hearing about it now.
Absolutely not. It's a delicate matter, and timing is crucial. Though, I guess the situation does feel kind of right, but still no dice. Not yet.
I don't get you sometimes, Estelle. I swear, you seem like you're ready to take on anything now. All because we've got a big talk plan. Makes no sense.
Of course I'm ready. Ain't no way I'm letting those guys keep me from this talk. I'm gonna show those special ops types how a touch of girl power can ruin their whole day.
Ruin their... You really are your father's daughter.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean? You'd better not be comparing me to a middle-aged man.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Somehow, I think we're going to do just fine tomorrow.
Eh?
The menu music, yeah. Yesterday was genuinely awful. I returned to the embassy overfull of spirit when those tiresome guards saw fit to stop and cast flaming, stinking disparagements at me. They've timed security at night, supposedly for anti-terrorist purposes. Were you two okay? Yes. We went to bed rather early, so we didn't have any problems.
And Elnan's lent us something that might really give us an edge.
Now that should come in handy. He's a young one, but he's got a real spark to him. He always seems to know what you need and when you need it.
So what do you say we check out the sewers this morning?
The gate is just north of the arena. Well, if it's for the bouquet, if it's for the banquet, we could muster up one more huzzah.